Hey guys, DOG Shadow here. I figured if you guys are gonna make requests on deck profiles I should probably show off what decks I have. Now these are all decks I have on the end. Now keep in mind, just because I have them on the end does not mean I have them in real life. Outside of the end. Basically, these are decks I make on the end. Some I do have outside the end. I'll point out which ones I do have outside the end. But I do not have all these decks outside the end. In fact, I only have a handful of them. First, I'm just going to go in alphabetical order. I have Archfiends. Yep, quick preview of my Archfiend deck. Next up, we have Battling Boxers. Now, this is a deck I have actually made outside of the end. I don't have all the cards for it outside the end yet. I'm missing a couple. But beside that, yeah, this is another deck I have outside of the end. Next up, we have Black Wings. Powerful deck. I enjoy it a lot. Then we got Blue Eyes Azura. Yep, I'm a fan of this deck. It gets the job done. It's more of a chaos build actually, but then we got Boojins. Up and coming deck right now. Next up, we got the mighty Chaos Dragons. One of the few decks where I actually don't run a single trap. Look at that. Anyway, then we have Constellars, one of my more personal favorites. Yep, look at them Constellars. So pretty. Wish I could make that deck. Actually, it was too expensive. Then we got Cyber Dragon. Still waiting for that Cyber Dragon support to come out. Not gonna lie, would really like it. Then Dark World. This was actually a deck I had outside the end for a little while, but then I traded it all to a friend so I can work on other things. Actually, it was to make my Insectors. Back when I was gonna run pure Insectors, but yeah. Only used it in like one tournament, didn't do well. Then we have a standard dragon deck. This is a deck I'm making for a friend actually, that's why his name is in parentheses. It's still kind of under development, but it's working pretty well so far. Then we've got Elemental Hero. Yes, I still use them even without Stratos. You don't need Stratos. Although it is nice to have, not gonna lie. But I make it work. Evil Swarm. This is my take on the Swarm. Then we got this is a Fire Fist deck I use on DN. Probably gonna delete this one actually. But this is the Fire Fist I'm actually working to make outside DN right now. This is the deck I am making outside DN right now. It's basically a budget Fire Fist deck. No Wolf Barks, no Reaches, none of that. This is Gladiator Beast, another deck I have outside of DN. Just missing a few cards for it, but hey. Then I've got Gravekeepers. One of my more personal favorite decks. I would probably make them outside of DN if it wasn't for the fact that Hidden Imperial Tombs Necrovalley came out secret, so that may be a problem. Then we got Harpies. Yep, good old Harpies, Herpes, whatever you want to call them. Herald Agents, another deck I happen to enjoy. Kind of too expensive for me, mainly because of that guy. He's not that expensive, but it's mainly because of him, actually. He's the main reason why it's too expensive. Then Heretic Dragons. Another deck I like. I might actually consider making them. I don't know. It's in consideration. Infernities. This is a deck I enjoy. It's not my favorite to be honest, but I do enjoy it. Just pure Insectors. You should all know how much I love the Insectors. Karakuri. Another more enjoyable decks. I actually thought about making this second in my life. I definitely can't do the E-Telly build. Too expensive for me. but I'd find a way. Light Sworn, I somewhat enjoy playing this deck. It's just too luck-based for me. Another deck with no traps. Machina Gadgets. Deck I actually considered making, but decided against it. I mean, whatever. I don't even build Machina Gadgets. Madolche. This is a deck I have fun with, but it's too... Combos can be too long and drawn out for me, which probably I'll never make it. Also, it's getting kind of up there in price, especially like Hoot Cake, Tiramisu, and it's getting up there. Malefic. Yeah, nothing too special about Malefics, to be honest, but they're there. No, oh well, I'll fix it later. Then we got Monarchs. This is a deck I have also made outside DN. One of my more favorites, actually. I'm just missing a few of the cards from the new set. Noble Knights. This is the #1 deck I want to build. It's too damn expensive, but if I could build any deck in the world, it would be this one. I love Noble Knights. Prophecy. Another deck I thought about making, it just would have got too expensive. But yeah, my Prophecy build. I like it. 6 Samurai. Yeah, still use them without gate. I mean, you don't need it. It just helps. Then we got Twilight Dragon, which basically likes one Chaos Dragons. Yeah, I enjoy this deck, but I'm thinking of deleting it. It's just too similar to Chaos Dragon. There's really not a whole lot different about it. Vampire, another deck I thought about making. Again, too expensive. Mainly because of Shadow Vampire. That's a fun deck nonetheless. X-Saber, one of my friend's personal favorites, and I enjoy them. I wouldn't make it just simply because they are his favorite. My tournament deck, my Zombie Insectors. I've already done a deck profile on those. And ZW Utopia, a deck I actually had made in real life until I traded it to a friend of mine. Jeez, Darkfire is really worth that much? He kind of got a steal for me, to be honest, but I'll live with it. So yeah, that is all the decks I have here on the end. I will probably make more and inform you when I do make more. Let's set this one back to default. But yeah, that's all for me for now. See you guys next time.